Just last question, William, for those. I mean, you're definitely in contact with people out from college. What would you suggest them? Going to a career more the traditional way, or are you suggesting them more to go into a startup or kind of tech world? What do you think is the best output out of business school in college?
I mean, that's hard to say. Everyone's different. I personally enjoy the startup world, but I also went corporate and learned a lot of really important things that I liked, things that I didn't like, learned some really important skill sets and made some connections that have been really helpful from a startup perspective. So I don't know what the perfect path is. I think that like what's important is to try certain things and your career is going to change. What you like is going to change. What you think you want to do for the next 20 years may not be, you might find out you absolutely hate it after 6 months. So I think that like just experimenting, and I think there is a ton of value if you're going to go the startup route in terms of like just the amount of things that you learn in such a short amount of time and the amount of ownership that you have. You won't get paid nearly as well, but what you'll learn and the responsibility you have will be greater. At the same time, if somebody needs that consistent corporate structure, that paycheck, then so it's hard for me to answer that, Alex, because I think it really truly does depend on the individual, what they want. But I think that just being able to like try a bunch of things that you think you're interested in and not just taking the first job that pays you. Um, and again, now things could change, right? If the market, by the time this podcast comes, like maybe everything, the market goes to hell and everybody, you do need to take any job that you get. But if you can, and you can survive, try to find things that you're interested in, and you're going to have a much better time, um, you know, learning new skills, connecting, networking, and building relationships and building your career. So